cleared ahead and sent back to center ice again. Eichel failed to get away. Broken up by Marcus Foligno. Now Eichel takes his man out. Comes back in over the line. Nick Foligno got checked and the shot is on and grabbed and held by Johnson. Go here, and Bourque finds himself in the penalty box. And on the faceoff, Buffalo keeping it in. It's tapped free into the slot, back to the point. The shot right on. That's kicked away. Goes back into the corner again. Ryan O'Reilly trying to hold it in there. There's a shot right on from the faceoff. The rebound up the side of the net as Ryan O'Reilly just failed to stuff it home.
This one, no hesitation. Get the puck to the net. Get traffic to the front of the net. And Ryan O'Reilly almost able to tuck this one in as he gets it right on the side of the net. He tried to go on in.
Shot that hit a leg. Recovered by Buffalo, worked off the boards, not over the zone. Hartnell keeping it in, taken away by Georges. Georges flings it around for Delorier, but he couldn't get it out to the point where the shot deflects off to the side and is recovered and gunned ahead by Prout. He managed to work it out over the line. It squirts right back in again, but it's fed ahead, and now the Blue Jackets bringing it back in with Jenner. Trying to cut in front of the shot. That gets knocked down in there. Back into the corner. Columbus keeping the pressure on in the Buffalo end. Savard taps it off to the side, taken away by Atkinson. Fed it in front of the net. Chad Johnson flopping, trying to make the save. Up in the air, and he couldn't get his glove on it. It all the way into the corner. Buffalo back at full strength. Georges charges after it in the corner. Columbus keeping it in, shot right on, and Johnson makes the save, and he hangs on to it, and Saad is steered away. Get it out, and a long shot blocked by Georges in front of the net. Taken away by Buffalo, cleared up along the wing, and jammed out of the line as Carlson made his presence felt with the body. In the middle is Marcus Foligno, swept in over the line, around behind the goal. Marcus Foligno chasing after it. Bobrovsky knocked it away just in time. Went off a skate, back to the point, kept in there. Quick shot. That just missed. Around on the boards it comes. Kane on the draw. Knocks down Carlson. Bounced up in the air, but kept in by Buffalo. And the shot right on. Bobrovsky kicked it away. Rebound in front of the net. Now Girgensons got horse collared by Connaughton. Long shot from the point, deflect free, and is picked up by the Jackets. They don't get it out. Buffalo keeping it in, and it fires one right on, and Bobrovsky will hang on to it. And the second period is underway. Knocked down by Tootin, but he in turn was tied up. Brought in over the line. Here's Eichel backhand, and he slipped it just wide. Back to Eichel, spun around, now took it and backhand that went wide of the net, kept in by Buffalo. Long shot, here's Eichel again, trying to hold it in there. He does, cleared in front, right the goal crease, and play is called. There's going to be a penalty, I believe, coming up here to Columbus. Track it down. And bring it on again for Buffalo. Swings it across ice, in over the line. O'Reilly leaving it there. Franson got it across to the other side. The shot right on a rebound. And Franson to retreat and come up with it again. A minute and a half to go on the penalty. O'Reilly's pass to Ennis. Ennis spins his way in over the line. Ennis trying to leave it there in front of the net. Molson couldn't connect. On to Kane. Kane coming through the middle. Now cuts to the wing. Flipping it in over the line. Over to Marcus Foligno. Back to the point. Long score! Wrist the line. Ripped the shot from the point. And Buffalo takes the lead on the power play.
Sabres come down. They're able to gain the zone right here. Reinhart cuts through, but a nice job here along the wall. Pucks move back to Risto. And you got Sam Reinhart going to the front of the net. There's three players down there with him. Risto doesn't take any time. Just takes that quick shot, and you're going to see three Columbus players low.
O'Reilly back to Franson. He takes a screenshot. That just misses. He's back into the corner again. Sent around on the boards and out to center ice, and is brought away now by the Blue Jackets. Jenner getting tied up, backed around behind the Buffalo net, kept in there. The shot right on. Johnson making the save on Bourque. And chasing after it again, getting it to the point with a shot that gets knocked down. The rebound jumps up in the air and finally is taken away by Eichel. 2-on-1. In over the line with Kane. Here's Eichel walking in, drags it, took a shot. Right on the goal line. Now it's cleared around behind the net. Was Johansson. the corner. Saad collects it. Brandon Saad turning, sending it down low. Johansson to Saad with a quick shot. That's taken away in front of the net, and Kane will bring it out of there. Ennis ducking away from two, faking the shot, now letting it go, and that went wide. All the way around to the boards and rolled to the blue line and out and up right back in again with O'Reilly. O'Reilly got it into the slot, and Girgenssen's shot is right on and held the corner. Buffalo maintaining possession. Tipped around behind the net, on into the corner. Worked around on the boards, trying to drop it back. Tipped in by Ennis. Ennis gets it into O'Reilly. O'Reilly behind the net. Got it in front. Ennis can't connect. Now he does and shoots it wide. The center ice, only to have Girgensson break it up, but he took a stiff jolt from Bourque. Fed back in again. Long shot by O'Reilly. Taps it free in the corner. Swung in front to O'Reilly. Backhand, and that one is grabbed and held by the goaltender Bobrovsky. Delorier battling for it. Went around behind the goal. Sent high in the air and all the way down into the Sabres' end. Blue Jackets. Girgensson couldn't get it out, but gets some help from McCabe, who sends it on to Foligno. Foligno up through center. The pass in over the line. Doesn't try to work it out in front of the net, and covering up for him back at the point is Girgensson. In over the Sabres line and into the corner, and ripped right back out again. And now the puck is clear in over the blue line. The shot right on as Johnson makes the save. Back to the point. Ristolainen let his shot go right on. Right beside the net, but taken away with the whistle and already gone.
Yeah, the referee was pointing to himself that he had lost, but just nice drop right off the draw. Jack Eichel feeds the puck across. Nice wrist shot through to the net. Bobrovsky thinks he's got it tight to his body, but it's not. It's laying on the ground after that redirection in front.
Now rolled in over the line. And ends up back in the neutral zone again. Out back in by Pezic. Pezic leaving it there. Larson shot deflected right in front of the net. They chin it. Whoa! And it slithers just wide on a great opportunity for McGinn. Back to the point and left there for Ennis. Ennis wants an open man. He elected to shoot it in front of the net. It came. Here's a chance and a shot. Ryan O'Reilly.
Excellent puck movement. But look at this pass by Matt Moulson finding Ryan O'Reilly, and he put this short side, top shelf, and Bobrovsky's there. He doesn't even get a chance to move. That's how hard it went in and fast it went in, right above his shoulder, underneath the bar. But some nice work by everybody. Just working the puck around, just waiting for that opening. When they found the opening, bang, quick pass.
Held in by Foligno. That is Nick Foligno. He goes after it again. Nick Foligno's backhand. Johnson swapped another whack at it. They score! And the Blue Jackets on a power play have half the margin. It's 2-1.
Just kind of working it from the side. Nick gets a couple of opportunities. You see everybody staring at the puck. Brendan Saad sneaks in from the backside, and he's got pretty much the open net to put this in. Everybody's trying to keep an eye. Everybody's got their back turned, and right there on the left ear screen, Brendan Saad sneaks in and puts it up and over Chad Johnson.
Ennis, who darts in after it, trying to catch up with the puck. And he gets shoved along the wall by Murray. Kept in by O'Reilly. Back to the point. Long shot, and Bobrovsky is down on his knees, and he'll hang on to that one. And it's steered inside Columbus territory. Dumped right in front of the net. Back to Eichel chasing after it. Oh, and he steals it away. Keeps it in there. What a play. Here's Eichel with a shot.
Right here, he goes down, tries the initial pass to the front. Creates a turnover, but he's the first guy back. Steals the puck, gets it again, takes it wide. Creates that time and space, and what a shot. Far side, top corner. Bobrovsky's down. But look at that. You see from that angle, there's nowhere to put that puck.
Over to Johansson. Tries to find somebody in front of the net. Right beside the net. Johnson makes the save. Blue Jackets kept it in. Another shot. They score. And Columbus connects on another power play to make it a 3-2 game.
See, Foligno steps out once again, tries going high. And then everybody's in front of the net. And right there you see Hartnell between two Sabres. Able to get his stick on this one and put it up. But a nice pass by Johansson. And Hartnell puts it in. Put them within one here with 6:47 left.
Never easy, huh?
Nope.
Molson back to the point it comes. Across ice. Kicked in by McCabe to the other side. The shot right on with the rebound. Oh, and the shot just wild by O'Reilly. O'Reilly got it in front of the kept in front of the net.
They're hoping they got it figured out now, but what a shot from the point right here. Ryan O'Reilly gets a great opportunity short side. He misses, but he stays with it. He just doesn't turn away. He goes, gets the puck, gets it back. After the missed opportunity right there, he picks it up. And Matt Molson gets in behind Tootin. And Riley with a great pass. And Matt
trying to spin off the check was Foligno who fell. Pass back in the other direction. Blue Jackets cannot get away. Buffalo changing on the fly. Bladden over the line. There's a running shot. That's kicked off to the side. Back into the corner. Trying to work it out in front of the Blue Jackets. A minute to go. And set up the side. And Johnson flops on it and hangs on. Behind the net. Back into the corner. 4 seconds remain. Another whack at it. It's twisted away. The game is over. And the Buffalo Sabres